Hello viewers, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My videos is for all English literature students who are preparing for NET and SET exam. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. If you want to know about Alice Walker, the link is in the description. The Color Purple. American novelist Alice Walker's 1982 epic story book The Color Purple. She received the National Book Award and the Pulitzer Prize for The Color Purple in 1983. The book was also adapted into several other media, including feature films in 1985 and 2023, a musical in 2005, and a BBC Radio 4 radio series called Women's Heart in 2008. Let's move to characters in The Color Purple. Celie, Nettie, Alfonso, Mr. Albert, Carrie, Samuel, and Harpo. To some major characters, we have certain minor characters that we will look into the summary part. Summary of The Color Purple. Celie was raped by her father Alfonso in her first letter to God. Alfonso instructed her to share it with God. Celie is sent out of school after becoming pregnant twice. A reverend in the community adopts the children after Alfonso places them for adoption. Celie's father marries her to Mr. Albert following her mother's death. Celie finds married life difficult as she has to raise Albert's kids, do all the household duties. Her sister Nettie moves in with her, and Celie improves. Albert tries to rape Nettie as he wanted to marry her in the first place, but he married Celie. When Celie is out, Mr. Albert tries to come close to her, but she manages to get away and goes in search of the reverend who is caring for Celie's kids. Samuel, the Reverend, and Corinne, his wife, are getting ready to travel to Africa. Letty accompanies them. Letty accepts with joy. Letty starts writing to Celie regularly when she gets to Africa. Letty does not get any response from Celie for years. Albert's eldest son, Harpo, falls in love with a 15-year-old girl named Sophia. She is soon pregnant and they marry. Harpo tries to dominate Sophia the way his father dominates Celie, but she is stronger and fights back. Eventually, Sophia gets fed up with Harpo and leaves him to go live with her sister Odessa. Albert finds out that his mistress Chuck Avery is ill. He drives off and brings her home, where Celie is required to take care of her. Celie is happy to do. She remembers the first time she saw Chuck in a photograph before she got married to Albert, and she thinks Chuck is even more beautiful than the photograph. Chuck is ill-tempered, but she soon starts to like Celie. When Sophia goes, Harpo invites renowned jazz vocalist Chuck to perform at his venue. Chuck dedicates one of her songs to Celie and attracts audience. One day, Sophia shows up at Harpo's house with her new lover Squeak. Sophia soon meets the Major and his wife, Miss Millie, when they are out in town. Miss Millie wants Sophia to be her nanny. The Mayor hits Sophia for refusing and Sophia strikes him down. She is taken into custody and imprisoned for 12 years. Squeak, rescuing Sophia from prison and relocates her to the Mayor's home to serve as a maid. Chuck brings a new spouse called Grady back to Celie and Albert. They quickly learn that Albert has been having Nettie's letters for a long time. They begin reading the letter. In her early letters, Nettie describes her journey to Africa with the Reverend and his family. The Olinka tribe there worships the roof leaf because without it, their houses would be destroyed during the rainy season. The villagers view Nettie as Samuel's second wife, which makes Corinne jealous. A few years later, Corinne dies of fever. Samuel claims that Olivia and Adam are not Nettie's own children. Samuel and Nettie are married while visiting England. Since coming to Africa, Adam and Olivia have developed a close friendship with Tashi, a young Olinka girl. Adam pursues her and takes her home, but she declines to let him out of fear that she won't be welcomed in the US. Tashi and Adam get married. The entire family intends to go back home. Celie decides to leave home with Chuck after discovering her sister's letters. She informs Albert that she is heading out. She uses a fork to stab his hand when he attempts to stop her. She curses him for his treatment of her. As Nettie's letters continues to arrive, he responds by refusing to send her any of them. Celie and Chuck travel to Memphis, where she begins producing a large quantity of trousers. Chuck assists Celie in transforming the project into a company. Celie gets a call informing that Nettie and she now own the family house. Celie sets up her new residence while Chuck elopes with her new boyfriend Jermaine, a 19-year-old flute player. Celie is sad, but she runs with Albert occasionally when she visits Sophia's daughter Henrietta, and they become good friends. Since the earlier days, Albert has undergone significant alteration. After Celie left, he apparently let everything go and almost died of starvation. When Harper eventually forced him to send Nettie's letters to Celie, he began to change his life. Celie is doing well financially right now. She has her new house, her business, and the dry goods store she inherited from her father. The grown children of Samuel and Celie are finally brought home by Nettie. Nettie and Celie fall into one another's arms and lay on the ground. Celie claims that she has never felt so young in her life. This is all about the summary of The Color Purple written by Alice Walker. Alice Walker received Pulitzer Prize for The Color Purple in option A 1982, option B 1983, option C 1984, and option D 1985. The right answer is option B 1983. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos like this, stay connected with Radha Sky.